Aren't those cute? They match. I had to have more than one because one of my kiddos, and I think it's an autism thing, not a just personality thing, has to have their own space, their own tent. Like no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Like to cope with all the other stuff, the changes, all the stuff that traveling brings. Now, I can make that accommodation for one if the other ones will stay in the one tent with me. But that's not so. Brian won't. He has a problem with that change. It's too big of a change to change from a structure to a tent. Always has. It's been a couple of times we've accomplished it, but really difficult. And so he will try to stay in the car. And then, at the time, when Catatonia is present, we just forget it. He's not going to make a change or move like that. Getting out of the car is familiar place where he copes with changes. To go to an unfamiliar place to camp, no matter how much fun it might seem to be. So, B often ends up staying in the car. Sometimes he gets stuck in the car, depending on if he has Catatonia on board. But he is not actually camping with us this trip because he's in hospital. So, call it his happy glamper camper. I guess what I would need is enough money to buy that kid a mobile camper again, because I got one his dad bought him before he passed so that he could go to his dad's car shows in the woods, but the wheels on it, I'm not pulling it anywhere. It's just here. I mean, it's still functional. So, I don't know. But, boy, that's a lot. This particular campground that we're at, Portage Lake, gets way too busy for Brian. He freaks out with that many people making that much noise in the woods sort of randomly. And I've always sort of done the smaller version or the quieter version, like, the smaller version of the zoo, the quieter version of the sports. Sensory input wise and everything all around. So sometimes, like, when this part gets really busy, he actually freaks out and will not calm down. Sometimes we've had to leave before. So I guess it's all right. He's in the hospital during this trip, and we're getting to see him. Because we're camping out here. I remember it as a fun trip